I'm pleased to be joined today for this week's Around the AJHL by the Whitecourt Wolverines play-by-play man, Wyatt Zeiger. Wyatt, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Evan. I miss you.
Now, Wyatt, it has been a while since we last chatted, and in that time, the Whitecourt Wolverines did play your full exhibition season where they split games with Grand Prairie. I guess, first of all, Wyatt, just give me your thoughts on how that exhibition season went.
I thought the exhibition season went very well. It felt like regular season hockey to me, mostly because most of these kids hadn't played since March. So there was really no time to lollygag or try to get yourself back into the game. Like, it was from the first whistle, bang, bang hockey. And, a 2-2 split, maybe not something ideal, but at least we escaped knowing a little bit more about our team and what kind of challenges we were going to face during the season. And we've made some moves to adjust accordingly. And I'm just excited to get this regular season underway Friday.
Now, with these extra exhibition games this year, obviously due to the pandemic, how much do you think that helps just building that team chemistry early on?
Well, I think it helped a lot of other teams more than it helped us because, as you know, we had a positive test come in and we actually ended up having to cancel our games against Drayton Valley. So we missed out on a couple of opportunities. In fact, I mean, you talked about the 4 exhibition games with Grand Prairie. We haven't played a game against another team in almost a month now. And you include 2 weeks of that where everyone had to isolate and the boys couldn't practice. I mean, this week is a very, very hard week of practice because you've almost got to make up for a month's worth of time in between playing games.
Series coming up this weekend against the Bonnyville Pontiacs. What do you expect coming out of this series, and do you have any expectations for the Wolverines here?
Well, the Wolverines, the last team to play their first game of the regular season. So, I don't expect a sluggish start. I think the boys should be coming out firing on all cylinders. It's hard to win any games in the AJHL. I would like to say it's a sweep this weekend, but I think we're probably going to be looking at some closely contested games. I would almost expect a little bit of overtime and maybe even a split in this one. I think Bonnyville probably pulls out one on Saturday, and I think we probably win this opener on Friday.
And now Bonnyville and Whitecourt, two of the teams that have sort of historically over the last 5 or so seasons been atop of that north. Now Whitecourt, you guys are adding an assistant coach, Taylor Vallon, to the team. I guess just take me through how that process was made and what Vallon brings to the table here.
He brings some experience, and especially coaching with the younger boys. He's been a part of the AAA Fort Sask Rangers for a number of years, and now he gets to make the jump up. It's never bad to have some more minds behind the bench, especially going into this year when there's just so many question marks and it's an extra ear for the boys to talk to, but it's also an extra pair of eyes on the ice every single night. And, that doesn't include some players like Adam Sandstrom, who's went over the Ottawa GGs. He's back now, just helping out a little bit behind the scenes. And I think it just brings a little more balance to the team as well.
Now, you touch on Adam Sandstrom there. I actually did have a question about who do you think is going to fill in his roles, not just, as a number one D-man who's eating up 30 minutes a night, but as well, in that leadership role too.
I think those are some hard boots to fill. On the back end, you have to look at guys returning like Ben Wood and Ethan Green, Matt Sanders, who's coming back as well from the Saskatoon Blades, and then a new addition in Jake Lee from the Kelowna Rockets. But that is just that's a loan basis until the WHL gets going on. But I think it's really going to be by committee because I don't think any one guy can replace that. We're still yet to announce a leadership group here in Whitecourt. We have the assistants. We don't really have the captain yet. That'll be coming soon enough. But I think it's a group effort. It's not just one guy. It's a good locker room of kids, and I'd say it's a pretty tight-knit group this year. And regardless of who it is that steps up, I think the team's going to be in good hands between the coaching staff and the players that are on the ice.
Game time decision is what I'm hearing, as the Whitecourt Wolverines will kick off their 2020-21 season here on Friday and on Saturday against the Bonnyville Pontiacs. Wyatt, thank you very much for taking this time and joining me.
Thanks for having me again, Evan.